Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Deuteronomy chapters 21, 22, and 23. A couple of headlines for these three chapters are honoring life, the holiness in daily life, and compassionate justice, or mercy-filled justice. These chapters are going to dive into a wide range of everyday laws and rules that were meant to shape a just and compassionate society that's been set apart by God. Some of it might sound a little bit unusual for our lives today, but these things are rooted in preserving the dignity, life, and community health that God desired for his people. Chapter 21, we see Moses addressing situations involving justice, family, and dignity. If someone is found murdered and no one knows who did it, the nearest town must perform a sacred ritual to show they take life seriously and seek God's covering for the land. Then he talks about marrying captive women in war, the rights of the firstborn son, even if he's a child of a less loved wife, air quotes all over the place there, and how to deal with a rebellious child, emphasizing that even family life must reflect God's order and God's holiness. The chapter is then going to close with a powerful reminder that if someone is executed, their body must not be left hanging on a tree overnight, because being hung on a tree is a curse. Hint, this is going to point us forward to Jesus, who actually bore that curse for us. Then in chapter 22 rather, we see a move into a lot of practical daily laws. If you see someone's animal lost or in trouble, you help them, you don't look the other way. If your neighbor's ox wanders off, you bring it back. If their cloak is lying in the street, you return it. Even small actions show love. There's even this idea of caring for birds. You're not to take both a mother bird or her eggs, right? So God's justice is compassionate even for animals, right? The chapter also covers guidelines for things like clothing, boundaries around gender expression, sexual integrity, and maintaining purity within relationships. Again, these laws are about protecting people and upholding dignity. And then in chapter 23, Moses reminds the people that God's presence is holy, and so their camp must be pure physically and spiritually. And he gives a list of who can enter the assembly of the Lord. All in all, these chapters remind us that faith is lived out in the details of life, how we treat our neighbors, honor commitments, and care for others in both big and small ways. Holiness isn't just about our Sunday morning worship. It's about how we live every day with compassion and integrity. That's all we've got time for today. Be well, friends.